that resolving the crisis in the Strait of Hormuz is a shared responsibility among all nations, not just a single country, while warning that if the strait remains closed, the situation could escalate beyond a regional issue into a full-scale international crisis. Of course, the Gulf nations, particularly Qatar, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Iraq, they have been devastated economically particularly, and of course number of attacks, missile strikes that has also halted business, halted life in all these countries, and Qatar is no different. Why do you think there has been a defensive stance that has been taken by these Gulf nations, including Qatar, in persuading Iran to open up the strait?
Megha, it is already an international crisis. All the Gulf countries are very severely impacted. And if this continues like this, the regimes in all those countries are threatened. That is one. Number two, most of the global south is impacted. And with this impact on the global south, and especially on most of the West Asian countries, the situation is becoming worse by the day. The warring countries, Iran has already taken a tremendous beating, but as I said earlier, by simply standing up and not getting knocked out, they can claim victory. For the Americans, they have physically got to make Iran capitulate, and that is going to be a very difficult task. So it is really hinging on this particular possibility that somehow both the parties can come to a via media by which they can claim victory. If both can claim victory, then we can come to at least another ceasefire. And then this time they should properly open the Strait of Hormuz. Iran should not be allowed to dictate terms on the strait, and America should not be allowed to impose a blockade. It has to be both ways. If Iran keeps saying that the strait is open but asks my permission, I'm afraid that is not opening the straits. And for America, the blockade has to go. That, I think, has to be the basic minimum line. And beyond that, discussions can take place. But I don't see a solution coming up tomorrow in the talks. There is a possibility if both the sides come together, the ceasefire can be extended.
Okay. All right. Stay on with me. The EU Transport Commissioner